press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
Hi everyone. So in the lesson the stars and the solar system. So in previous part we discussed about the constellations, the four, and we also see that four major constellations, how they are appear, and also about the solar system and sun. Okay, till that we have discussed in the part 3. So today in this part we are going to discuss about the planets. Okay, so in the previous part also I told that the planets are the which are revolving around the sun. For them we will call as planets. So they are the planets which are revolving around the sun in a particular elliptical path. So for that path we will call it as an orbit. Is it? So I told that orbit means Earth is rotating the sun, revolving around the sun, so in its particular elliptical orbit. So this we will call it as a elliptical path of the earth which is revolving around the sun. So these planets in previous parts I told that 8 planets are there. So all these 8 planets are revolving around the sun in their elliptical path. So for that path we will call it as an orbit. So the sun is in the center of the solar system. So all the planets are revolving around the sun? Is it the 8 planets are all revolving around the sun? Whether they are collide with each other? No, because they are revolving around their elliptical path. So each planet has its own elliptical path. So for that why, so these planets, they are not collided with each other, and the planets are also visible in our sky but like a star, but stars will twinkle but the planets will not twinkle. So for example, how these planets will not collide with each other means, so consider you have 8 friends. So one friend should be standing in this center position. So draw 8 circles around it. Okay, so then in each circle one child should be stand. So starts round the circle. So whether any one of your friend get collide with each other? No. Is it like that similar pattern which is seen which we can see in the solar system? The planets which are revolving around the sun are not collided with each other due to so each planet have its own elliptical path. So that's why for that path we will call it as an orbit. So that's why they will not collide with each other. Okay, so that then this rotation means revolution. What are the things the planets are doing? The time period the time taken by the planets to complete one revolution is called period of rotation. Okay, period of rotation. Period of rotation means the time taken by the planets to complete one rotation. So for that we will call as period of rotation. So like that revolution, period of revolution the time taken by the planets to complete one revolution is called as period of revolution. Okay, So the planets which will take time to complete one rotation, for that we will call as period of rotation, and the period of revolution means the time taken by the planets to complete one revolution around their path, means orbit. Okay. So what is meant by rotation and revolution? Rotation means the earth is rotating in its axis. Okay, the planets which are rotating in their own axis. So for that we will call it as a rotation. So revolution means the rotation around the sun, the revolution of the planets around the sun. For that we will call it as revolution. Rotation means rotation should be taking in place in their own axis, means earth is rotating in its own axis, means one rotation, if it completes one rotation means so 24 hours. Okay, so one day, for one day it completes one rotation. Then revolution means it take 1 year. Okay, so like this the things rotation and revolution will take place. So now we will see what is rotation and revolution. So rotation, the spinning of means it takes, I said it takes one rotation. So the planets which are spinning of on their own axis, the spinning of earth about its axis is called as rotation. Revolution means the earth is revolving around the sun. So for that we will call it as the revolution. The movement of the earth around the sun. The movement of the sun around the earth about its axis. Okay, so for that we will call it as revolution. So you come to know about the difference between rotation and revolution. Rotation example anta helidre ನೀವು ಬುಗುರಿ ನೋಡಿದ್ರ ಅದು ತಿರುಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಒಂದು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್, ಅದೇ ಒಂದು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅದು ರೊಟೇಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಹೌದು ತಾನೆ? ಸೊ ಫಾರ್ ದಟ್ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ರೊಟೇಷನ್, ದ ಸ್ಪಿನ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಅರ್ತ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಸ್. And revolution means the movement of the sun around, the movement of the earth around the sun. The movement of the earth around the sun about its axis means earth axis, earth orbit. So for that we will call it as the revolution. The time taken by the planets to complete one rotation, it is called as period of rotation. The time taken by the planets to complete one revolution, it is called as the period of revolution. Okay, so then we will talk about satellite. Satellite, so this any celestial bodies which is revolving around the other celestial bodies. So for that we will call it as a satellite, means any celestial body can revolving around the other celestial bodies. For that we will call it as a satellite, means so for in this satellite, natural satellite also is there and man-made also is there. Okay, natural satellite also is there, man-made satellite also is there. So our earth consists of natural satellite called moon. So moon is our natural satellite which is exist on the earth and it rotates with respect to the earth. Is it? So natural satellites means any celestial bodies are revolving around the another celestial bodies are called as satellites. So for example, Earth is revolving the sun, means Earth is revolving the other objects, means sun. Is it? So for that also we can call it as a satellite, but usually we are saying the Earth as a planet. So any celestial bodies which will revolving around the other celestial objects, for them we will call it as satellite. So in that natural satellite also is there, man-made satellite also is there. So our Earth is consist of a natural satellite called moon. Okay, so moon, it is revolving around the Earth, so by giving a light in the night time. Is it? So this is about the satellite. Further information we will study afterwards about the satellite. So now one of the astronomer who is very famous astronomer is studied about the many things which are occurring in our sky. Okay, who is that? It's called as Aryabhatta. So he is one of the famous astronomer. So what are the contributions of him for the astronomy? Okay, so who study about the celestial objects, for them we will call it as astronomers. Is it? So the man who studies about the celestial objects, for them we will call it as astronomy, and for them we will call it as astronomers. So Aryabhatta is one of the very famous astronomer. So firstly it's told that he make a clear statement about the solar eclipse, lunar eclipse which are occurring in our night sky, in our sky. So then about the distance between the moon, earth and the sun, and all these informations is already declared in his time. After that here now in a nowadays that distance it may be, or it may be the statements which he have given are similar. Okay, so like that in the ancient time only Aryabhatta, his astronomer, will give the statements, means he clarify about the distances and about the lunar and solar eclipses. Okay. So he also explained about the orbit. So they are moving in an elliptical path, and also he told that it is a spherical shape. So like this they are moving in an elliptical orbit. So like this many statements he had given about the celestial objects. Okay. So next we will discuss one by one planets. So the first planet is, I told that, Mercury. Okay, so it is the first planet, means nearest to the sun. Is it? So Mercury is the nearest planet to the sun. It is a very hot, and it is a very hot surface because it is very near to the sun. So sometimes it is not visible because of the heat and light which are reflecting on the Mercury from the sun. Okay, it is the hottest planet, and here in this Mercury any life does not exist because this planet does not consist of any atmosphere. Means what are the things which are essential for the living beings are not available in this planet. So it may be water, it may be oxygen, carbon dioxide, like this. Now, all these things are not existing in this planet. So that's why no life will take place in this planet. And also, so it is nearest to the Earth also. So we can locate this Mercury planet in the during the sunrise and sunset time. So that's why we will call it as a morning star and evening star also. So because it is visible in the in the time of sunrise in the morning and sunset in the evening, that's why we will call it as a morning and evening star. And also it does not consist of any own satellite, means any natural satellites are not present in this Mercury planet. Okay, the first point is Mercury is the nearest star to the sun. Mercury is the nearest star to the sun, and also it is the first planet, nearest planet to the sun. Okay, it has no satellites it has no satellite and it has no atmosphere, and very hot surface and very hot. So it consists of a very hot surface because it is very nearer to the sun. So it is visible just before sunrise or sunset in near horizon. Okay, so it is also known as a morning and it is called as morning and evening star. Okay, it can seen only those places where there is no disturbance of the means trees and buildings, abstracts of trees and buildings. So ಆ ರೀತಿ ಏನು disturbance ಇಲ್ಲದ time ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ಇದು ಕಾಣುತ್ತೆ. So it is a very extremely it has no atmosphere and it is very extremely hot on its surface, and also because it is nearer to the sun, so it has no satellites on this. So then it is called as a morning and evening star because it is visible just before the sunrise and sunset. So that's why we will call it as a morning and evening star. So and also it is the smallest planet in the solar system. Smallest planet of solar system. Okay, this is all about Mercury and it has the name Budh. Okay, so it is a name has a Budh. So this is about Mercury. So next star is Venus. So it is the second planet of our solar system. Next one is Venus. So it is the second planet of our solar system. Okay, it is the second planet after the Mercury. We can see the Venus planet. So next it is a rocky planet, means it consists of rocks. In that planet we can see the rocks and it is brightest planet. It is a brightest planet in night sky. And it consists of carbon dioxide gas. It consists of carbon dioxide gas and it rotates. Venus rotates on its own axis. Venus rotates in its axis from east to west. Okay, east to west, and Venus is very hot. It is also nearer to the sun, so that's why it is also very hot star. So and it appear in the western sky. It appear in western direction or western sky, and it has no it has no satellite, it has no satellite of its own. So this Venus will shows the phases of its. So like moon will shows us the phases of its. Like is it right? We saw in the moons when we are talking about the moon. So in that phases of the moon we had studied. So like that. So Venus also will shows the phases. Why? Because so it is located in the axis towards the earth. So when it is revolving around the sun, the sum of the light rays will reflecting from the sun. So it is incident on the surface of the Venus, which gives the different surfaces, different layer of surfaces. So that's why it produces the phases of its own. Okay. So yavaga sunlight in the rays bandu incident aguttalla, so adu earth na axis mele means nearer to earth axis mele rotate agodrinda, so it get the different surfaces of the light. So light bidodu onde surfaces alli irodilla, so it will changes. So that's why it also shows the phases like a moon. So special one is the Venus shows phases like moon because it lies inside the earth orbit. So it is lies inside the earth orbit. So Venus when it is revolving around the sun, it is presented to the earth different surfaces, means varying amounts. So this produces the phases of the Venus. Okay. So the Venus shows phases like moon because it lies inside the earth orbit. So it produces the surface towards the sun. So like it takes a different amount of light surfaces which are reflecting incident on the surface of the Venus. So that's why it shows the phases like a moon. So it is the second planet of our solar system. It is a rocky planet, means it consists of rocks, and it is brightest planet in the sky, and also it consists of a carbon dioxide gas, and it rotates in its axis from east to west. Okay, in the direction of east to west, and it is a very hot, and it appears in the western sky, and it has no satellite of its moon, means it does not consist any satellite of its own. Satellite athwa moon anta ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, because moon is one of the natural satellite. So many planets consist of many moons or satellites. So but this Venus does not consist of any satellite, and it shows the phases like a moon. So this is all about the Venus planet. So then we will move on to Earth. So Earth is our planet. So it is the third planet. Earth. So also we will call as Prithvi. So it is the third planet. In our solar system. It consists of it has natural satellite called moon. It has natural satellite called moon. Okay, and also the only life which are existing in the planet means that one planet is called as Earth. So ಯಾವುದೇ planet ಅಲ್ಲೂ life exist ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ, but Earth planet ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ life exist ಆಗಿರೋದು, because it consists of a conditions, means ಯಾವ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ಸ್ ಬೇಕು ಒಂದು ಲೈಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸಿಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ಸು ಈ ಪ್ಲಾನೆಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇಸ್ ಇಟ್? ಸೊ ಟೆಂಪ್ರೇಚರ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಏರ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಟ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಸೊ ಇಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ನೆಸೆಸರಿ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಮಗೆ ಈ ಪ್ಲಾನೆಟಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಗೋದ್ರಿಂದ ದ ಲೈಫ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಿಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ planet. And also it looks like from the here, means from the solar system. So we are looking the like a color, it looks like a blue and green because the light reflecting from the land and trees. So that's trees and water. So water is blue in color and trees are in green in color. So that's why it look like a blue and green in color. So the only life, the only planet which exists in the life is exist means that is our Earth. Is it? So this is nearer to means not much near like Mercury and Venus. So it is getting a sufficient amount of heat from the sunlight and light also from the sunlight. So that's why the life exists in this planet. Okay. So this one is the Earth is spherical in shape. The Earth is spherical in shape. Spherical in shape. When viewed from space, Earth appears to be a blue and green ball due to reflection of sunlight from water and trees ಅಥವಾ land ಅಂತ ಕೂಡ ಕರೀತೀವಿ on its surface. So the Earth is the only planet, so as I said, the Earth is the only planet which is having a suitable condition on which life is known to exist. So it has one natural satellite called Moon. The motion of tilted Earth causes different seasons on the Earth. Different seasons on the Earth. So Earth spherical shape ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ about its axis ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ಈ ರೀತಿ Earth ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, so just it is tilts about some degree, means it will bends to some degrees like this, like not like this, just this little amount of it is tilted in position. So that's why the change in seasons, so for every 6 months the seasons are changing now. So because of the tilted position, the motion of tilted Earth causes the different seasons on the Earth. So ನಮಗೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಸೀಸನ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಟಿಲ್ಟ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಅರ್ತ್. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಪ್ಲಾನೆಟ್ ಇನ್ ಅವರ್ ಸೋಲಾರ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ and it has a one natural satellite called Moon and it is a spherical in shape. All of you know that. So when viewed from space the Earth appears to be a blue and green ball. So due to the reflection of the sunlight from water and land on its surface. So water and land in the light reflect ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ನಮಗೆ ಬ್ಲೂ ಮತ್ತೆ ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಬಾಲ್ ತರ ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. So then the Earth is only planet on which life is known to exist. So in all the 8 planets, the only one planet which is allowing the exist of the life. So this is very very important. So what are the conditions this Earth planet is giving for us? ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಲೈಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸಿಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಸೊ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಮೇ ಬಿ ಅಟ್ಮಾಸ್ಫಿಯರ್, ವಾಟರ್, ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಡೈಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್. ಸೊ ವೈ ದ ಲೈಫ್ ಆರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಿಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಅರ್ತ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್, ಸೊ ದ ಅರ್ತ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಅನ್ ಅಟ್ಮಾಸ್ಫಿಯರ್, ದ ಅರ್ತ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಅನ್ ಅಟ್ಮಾಸ್ಫಿಯರ್. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಲ್ ವಿ ವಾಂಟ್ ಅ ಏರ್ ಟು ಲೈವ್, ಇಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಡೈಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ಗ್ಯಾಸ್. ಸೊ the earth has large quantity of water. The earth has large quantity of water. So main thing with oxygen, so the essential thing is water. So ಯಾವ planet ಅಲ್ಲಿ water exist ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೋ air ಇರುತ್ತೋ ಅಂತ planets ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ life exist ಆಗಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ. So the earth has a suitable temperature. Earth has a suitable temperature. So it is little far away from the sun. So it consists of a maximum or minimum amount. How much temperature should required for the life exist? So that amount of temperature is exist in this planet. Okay. So then also ozone layer. The earth has a protective. The earth has a protective layer, protective blanket of ozone layer. So global warming ಆಗೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಅಥವಾ ಟೆಂಪರೇಚರ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಯು ವಿ ರೇಸ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಅರ್ತ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಬೀಳ್ತಾ ಇರೋ ಹಾಗೆ ಬ್ಲಾಂಕೆಟ್ ಕವರ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವೇನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಓಝೋನ್ ಲೇಯರ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ಅರ್ತ್ ಇಸ್ ರಿವಾಲ್ವಿಂಗ್ ಆನ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಸ್, it's rotating on its axis, so for the which is caused for the day and night, and it is revolving around the sun, and also it is in a tilt position, so which causes the changes in the season. And also it has an atmosphere, means air. It consists of air, mainly carbon dioxide gas, oxygen, nitrogen, so which are the gases essential for us. So like that also same thing, so the earth has a large quantity of water. So like air, water also is one of the essential thing, so which is required for the human beings to live, for the living things and non for the living organisms which are exist in our earth. So and also the earth has a suitable temperature range, means it is a little far away from the sun. So all the sun temperature, sunlight means it which emits a large amount of heat, is it? So all the large amount of it will not come to our earth, but it is little far from the sun, so it have a suitable temperature range, so which is required for the exist of the life. And also the earth has a protective blanket of ozone layer. So this ozone layer is protecting us from UV rays, ultraviolet rays, so which causes many health diseases, and also it will not we will not able to exist on the earth. So without this blanket, ozone layer. Okay, this is all about the earth. So in Hindi we will call as earth as a Prithvi. So this is all about the planet earth. So remaining planets we will discuss in the next part. Thank you.